Well, things are winding down here in Charlotte as another Big South Basketball Media Day comes to a close. Alongside Paul Nazigan, I'm Matt Warner. And Naz, you've been a part of a lot of these, always a lot of talk, always exciting seeing the preseason polls release. Let's begin on the men's side of things. What really stood out to you today as the Big South season approaches?
Yeah, I think the word today on the men's side is parity. Of course, they released the poll, and you have Coastal and High Point up there at the top, but a lot of coaches throughout the day, you heard them talk about how that it could be anybody's game. And, they made reference a lot of times to last year, how even in February, there were 7 teams in first place tie and coming down to those last few games. So a lot of that is expected again. A few of the teams have a good nucleus of guys back, and you expect them up near the top, but it's kind of wide open in a lot of respects.
Yeah, parity at the top. Now, of course, Liberty was picked to finish last in the conference, and I think people understand it's a process. And Richie McKay coming back, taking over the program, you don't just flip the switch and become a contender overnight. A lot of new faces still on this team, a lot of youth on this team. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think we all agree program's in the right hands.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's like whether you're picked first or last, you kind of disregard it because it really doesn't mean anything. Coach McKay and his staff have gotten in here. They have a long-range vision and a plan that's already being enacted, and brighter things are ahead. I think right now it's just about getting in there, establishing his philosophy, and selling that to the guys, and then you start putting some building blocks together and working your way up. It's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of talent in Lynchburg in the coming years with McKay at the helm, no doubt
sure.
about that. Now, we talk parity on the men's side. On the women's side, throw it out. It's according to those in the know, it's going to be Liberty at the top of the conference again, picked to finish first for the 8th straight year. 18 out of 19 years they've been picked to finish first in the Big South. Also, Ashley Reininger picked preseason player of the year for the Lady Flames as well. So more of the same, it appears, from Carrie Green this year.
Yeah, rightfully so. That's a reputation they've earned. But, I think if you're a team that gets picked at the top and it's new to you, it can maybe send you for a little bit of a loop. This is not new to them. It's very manageable and understandable. Coach has been through this with the ladies. They come in with a perspective of that doesn't mean a whole lot. We got to do it on the court. And so, again, I think it's something that they're ready for. And just as a little final reminder to being ready, that schedule they've got is a doozy. Yeah. And, it's a great plan to say play a lot of hard teams early. I mean, they got North Carolina State, Duke, Ohio State. I mean, it's a grind of a schedule, but it's going to prepare them for later in the conference and postseason as well.
Yeah, we heard Carrie Green say earlier today, this is the only day he'll probably talk about that preseason poll. Forget it after this. So, yeah, no doubt they're used to these type of expectations. Yeah. Well, that'll about do it for us from here in Charlotte. As always, for much more as the season approaches, head on over to libertyflames.com for all the information.